Hello everyone, I have a light up card video for you today. This card is going to feature the easy lights and these adorable dies from Doodlebug. I also have I have a doodle pop, I have a couple little shape sprinkles. So I'm gonna go ahead and use those two and we're gonna create an adorable card. So here are all of those little mice and the little flowers and the little strawberries. Look how cute. We are gonna make a super cute, summery, sweet light up card. So in addition to all the different elements from the die set, I also have some white cardstock and some letter alphabet stickers. This is alabaster cardstock from British Monroe, and I cut it down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now I am going to go ahead and take the It's a Boy ink from Catherine Puller and a blending brush, and I'm just going to do the edges. Please ignore my yellow tape. That is helping me for later when I zoom in my camera. That makes sure that I don't work somewhere on my glassboard studio mat that you can't find me or see me. So I am creating I am creating a sky, and I'm just doing the edges pretty dark with the It's a Boy and then going into white into the middle. The pattern paper I'm using for both my card and also any of the patterns that you see in my die cut pieces, that is from Bella Boulevard. It is the 6x6 dot and graph paper, and I just freehand cut a little grassy hillside there. I didn't use anything special, just cut it, and I'm gonna trim it down so that it will be the same width as my card. Now I'm gonna set aside my little sky piece because we really are gonna work primarily with this grassy hillside. That's the part we're gonna do all of our fun things on. So I'm gonna start by getting my light into place. This is the easy light, so it has the mechanism with the button and the battery, and then it has these 3 individual lights. So I'm gonna adhere the main portion of the light to the back of my grassy hill, and then I am going to go ahead and start to adhere all of these adorable my mouse, all of the strawberries and the flowers that I die cut, and I'm going to adhere them so that it looks like my mouse and all these little pieces are like standing on the hillside. So I'm just adhering the bottom portion of the strawberries and the flowers to the top portion of my grassy hillside. I'm just putting them into a cluster that I like. Nothing, whatever suits you. I do want to make sure that a good bit of the strawberries and a good bit of some of the flowers are sticking up off of the grassy hillside, because that is where we are going to add our lights and where our lights are going to go. So the easy lights have lots of extra kind of wires, which means you can put the button and you can have the lights light up on another part of your project. It's actually really cool for scrapbook pages too. So what I did was I just used some low tack tape to kind of hold the extra wires in place, and then I kind of manipulate the wires to get them exactly where I want them. So you can kind of see the wires ended up at the very tip of 3 of the little strawberries, and now I'm covering the whole thing with the world's best foam tape. I cannot tell you how much I love this stuff. This foam tape is the best. Repositionable foam tape is the best thing ever. If you put it down and you don't like where it is, or you need to move it, you can move it. It's so good. I love it. So here is our finished grassy knoll. You can kind of see the lights a little bit, but you're going to be able to really see them when I put our background behind it. I love it. It looks so good. Okay, next, grab my favorite black ink and I'm gonna put a little push right there in the bottom right of our grassy knoll. And I don't know why the grassy knoll just like totally like, I'm like, what is it? What is that thing called? Our little grassy hillside. I'm gonna put the little push but down there so that you know what you're doing. I'm gonna remove all of the backing paper from the foam tape. Line it up with our blue sky. Love how that is looking. I did have to trim off one of the little strawberries. I thought that I had done it correctly, that I wasn't gonna have any off at the edge of the card, but I had some off the edge of the card. And then for a sentiment, I made a stacked sentiment, which means I cut the berry sweet from one pattern paper and then 3 white cardstock, and then stacked them up to give them the look of like chipboard or something dimensional. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add that as my sentiment from that little alphabet, those alphabet stickers that I grabbed. I just put a U and an R, which makes the sentiment for our card, "You are very sweet." And there we go. So that's gonna complete today's card project. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it turned out so cute, so cute. And I hope you did too. You can find down in the description box links to any products that you might want to grab either from the Pear Blossom Press, or I will also add the links to the products that I used to create my card in case you too need some of those. These are affiliate links, which means I earn a small commission if you choose to purchase anything. Not necessary. If you want to help me out and support my channel for free, it's super simple. Just hit that like button and put a little strawberry emoji into the comments, and then YouTube will show my video to lots and lots of people. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I am adding some of those cute little doodle pops, the little flowers, and some epoxy stickers. I decided not to get the little shapes. They were really thick and they were the wrong shade of red. So I'm gonna add a couple of little embellishments down by my little push, just for some added extra. I love how these epoxy pieces like add a little bit more shine to my layout. Then you also saw me add the little hearts above our mouse. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my card front to a card base, and then it is all ready to send out. Here are all the close-ups. I just love how this card turns out today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you all again next month with another Pear Blossom Press project. Bye.